Hello, I am Reid Nelson. I started in the optical industry in 1977, and in the last 40-some years, I've seen a dramatic change in eye healthcare and in the optical eye care industry. When I first began, optometry knew that they could do a lot more than what they were doing, and over the next 20 years, they focused on being able to get the licensure that they were looking for so they could practice up the level of their understanding and skill. In some ways, you could call it the glory days of optometry because they expanded what they were doing. A lot of optometrists went into research and they proved what they instinctively knew is that they could find a lot of diseases and make a big difference in overall health care. In that same time period, I have also seen the rise of retail or commercial opticals. In that time, commercial optical started out really promoting the wares and not worrying much about the eye care. They needed refraction, so they hired doctors who would come in who were happy, seemingly happy, to do nothing more than do a quick refraction so that then the optical side can make the money on materials. We began this project in 1998, and it was probably at the time when eye health care was really hitting its apex as far as research and understanding. And at the same time, we saw commercial really start to get its feet, maybe you could say its claws, on the retail component. It's also the time when VSP went from a smaller company of roughly 20 million lives up to what they are today at almost 100 million lives. What we did see is VSP at that time started making some changes that were not favorable towards optometry. So, in talking to some of my friends who are optometrists in the business, we felt that we could make a difference for independent optometry, enabling the eye health piece to go forward while addressing the managed care piece in a more friendly format. It required, however, that we get all doctors working together. That hasn't proven to be very easy. But in the meantime, we entered the marketplace promoting eye health care and promoting innovation that would enable a lot of people to receive a vision benefit and more specifically, get a great eye exam, one that focused on eye health care. We made innovations in the industry such as the materials only plan. We introduced the first individual plans. We offered a menu of benefits where typically an employer had to choose just one plan style. We offered a plethora of styles that would enable each person who worked for the company to choose a plan that was best for that person and their family. As time marched on, we have continued to innovate, but what we found is that commercial optometry and commercial optical, more specifically, and big box entered the scene, and the market has dramatically changed. We are at a time now when we know that we can make a big impact. We just need to know how to tell the story and package ourselves in a way that we can attract the money to continue what we started back in 1998, and that is to help independent eye care and specifically independent optometry, well, in fact, all of optometry, live up to the potential that we believe it has and make a real difference in eye health care. Thank you.